2010 was marked by a late start in the spring. It wasn't wet. Some people compare it to 98, which actually has not much to do with 98 because the fertility of 98 was already a deficit going into the growing season by a huge range of maturity based on the long term it took to get fertilization. But 2010 actually started out very well, even though it was late. Fertilization occurred very quickly, which is what you want to establish the uniformity. So I think there's a lot of promise to 2010 back in the early spring. And then it was very, I would like to say it's moderate. Some people would say it's very cool. That's certainly relative, but I thought it was just ideal because a lot of the temperatures were in the late high 70s to low 80s, which is ideal for photosynthesis, but also you will see, because of that coolness throughout the summer, some of the deepest colors of a vintage of Cabernet that I've ever seen. It's just really dark colors that benefit from that type of growing season. I have to say, of the this is my 35th harvest, it's the best fruit I've seen. And so every time I pick up the paper and it says, worst vintage, I said, you got to be kidding me. And I said, John, this is one of the best vintages we've ever had. To date, what I've seen so far, what we have in the tank, some of the best fruit quality I've seen. And so maybe in terms of perspective on this year, we could say we got lucky, but I think it has a lot to do with the fruit sourcing and where we source the fruit. Where we source the fruit has just been ideal for the cultivar. The climate matches very well, and to its maturity. So where, interesting enough, that some areas in Alexander Valley were just battling trying to get 21 bricks. 2 weeks before, I was battling to get the fruit in because it was actually too high a sugar. Perhaps the media likes to focus on just the negative, but if you asked anybody of us who works at Jordan, this is, I think, one of the best, most successful harvests we've had to date.